Hello friends, today I want to show you how I set up my mix, how I prepare a mix and why I do it. So let's check it out. So I'm gonna be releasing a new song and I thought that I can do a couple of videos on this project just to show you my workflow. I've done a couple of things. I have put everything in order. So the first thing you should do is organize everything. You don't have to organize it the way I do, but I think it's good to organize things the same way every time. So what I do, I put things in a kind of order. I have the drums at the top, and then bass, and then guitar, and so on. And I got the vocals at the bottom. So this is how I like to do it. And also everything now is just blue and MIDI is green. So I always like to organize things in colors. So what I do, I press Option C and you get up the colors. And then I give everything a color. So drums gets one color, bass one color, and guitar and so on. So if I start at the top, I mark everything that is drums. So up until here is drums. And then I press a color and I like to give the drums the color red. And then the percussion, I like to give it this color. To me, bass always is orange. Acoustic guitar here, I'm gonna give it a bluish color. The piano, I'm just gonna leave. This is the guitar, electric guitar, purple. Trumpet is not something I have every time, but this time I'm gonna give it, I think I'm gonna give it a green color. And the backing vocals, well, the lead vocal is yellow. I do this so I easily can see what it is I'm working on. So if it's a trumpet, I know it's this color, and the trumpet has, I mic the trumpet with two microphones, one SM57 near, and one room mic a bit further into the room. So then I organize the colors here, and I also have to do it in a mixer. I've previously done this, so it should be the same. So now everything is in order. I can see where everything is, and I really can fast reach into one instrument and work on it. And then I start routing. I've already done some routing here. Let's see, I have two microphones on one snare and one sample. So they go to the snare bus. And then I send the snare bus to drums. This should say drums. Trommer, it's Norwegian. Drums, okay. And I also sent all the percussion to the drum bus. So now I can treat all rhythmic things as one track. And the same I've done with things that are doing the same thing, like the backing tracks. I have put them in track stack. So I also control them with one fader. So everything that belongs together, I send to one bus. It makes things a lot easier when I want to treat all the guitars as whole and so on. And then I send everything from there to smaller buses. So in this song, I put the drums and the bass guitar together on this bus. I can solo drums and bass, or I can mute it out from the rest. I've done the same with the acoustic guitars, the electric guitar, and the trumpet, and vocals, and FX. And all this works like stems. And then I send all these to a pre-master. Everything ends up here before it goes to my master bus. And the way I've been working on this song is by mixing along as I was working. So when I tracked the drums through plugins. So when a drummer played, I was tweaking the plugins and to get the sound that I wanted. Also, I've done it with the electric guitar, with the vocals and everything. So I don't look at this as mixing, because this is more like recording with the plugins. So the mixing process hasn't started yet, but everything has a balance here. So before I'm gonna start mixing this, I'm gonna print all the tracks. So when I'm done coloring, I'm done setting, routing the tracks, everything is set how I like it, I start going through and cleaning up in the tracks. So I've done a little cleaning here. So before here, it was noise that I didn't want on this track, like the guitarist sitting down on his chair, shaker started a little bit early just to find the groove. I cut everything away here, so when the song starts, it's clean. And also I will go through the vocal here, go through and find breaths, take them out and give them fade in, fade out. Do the same with the trumpet, I'll do the same with the guitar. Fade in, fade out, and everything. This just cleans up the track. And also we'll listen to the end, that everything that, when the end comes, everything fades nicely out. And I do everything like this before I start mixing. And also if there's something with the drummer, if I have to go and tweak a couple of hits, that is done. I'm gonna do it now before I start mixing. I think that's basically what I do. Yeah, and one more thing. I also go here to the project and I press edit and select all unused files. And you can see here there's a lot of unused files that just are taking up space in the memory. So I do like that and I delete it. Now I have a lot cleaner project to work with. So this is how I treat my files before I start mixing. I organize everything, I give it color, take away things that are not going to be there, and I go through every track to see if there's something I have to tweak before I start mixing. It also depends on the song, how much I have to do and everything. And also this is the next single that I'm gonna release. So I thought that I can take you through the process from here to the finished song. If you like the song, it will come out and you can buy it on iTunes and you can stream it online from any streaming service that you're a part of. So if you like this video, please click the like button and also subscribe to this channel. And I see you in the next videos that are coming. Take care.